Hey guys, it's the Piggy Bank.
Piggy bank.
They're your favorite casual gaming podcast with your casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. These are my casual gaming buds. We have Tavin Bothel.
What's poppin', players? I'm dressed up for the Yakuza review. Go check that out, youtube.com/@2pennygames. Over an hour long, we were talking.
We were talking a whole lot about Yakuza. We love that game. And we also have Connor Elliott, who also liked Yakuza.
And does not have a shirt that's different from what I usually wear.
I mean, I wear this shirt all the time.
Yeah.
So this is actually a coincidence. I didn't wear this on purpose.
Sure you didn't, Phil.
You
say you didn't. You say you didn't.
It was literally an undershirt that I threw on to go to work, and then I went to work, and they were like, "Hey, we don't need you today." And so I came back home.
You're like, oh, okay, all right.
For those of you can't see
strangely
it's
enough,
Japanese letterings for Yakuza, but not really.
I showed it off.
But not for people who only listen.
It's for Genlock.
Yeah.
That old show.
That people love.
funny enough, I never get to work and then they tell me to go home. Never happens to me.
Well, I was Section 8, Tevin, so.
Also never happens to me.
I'm there part-time, so.
That's fair. That's fair. How are we doing this week, guys?
I'm really good. I'm loving playing some Yakuza. I'm still playing, even though we've just finished the review, and I finished the story. I'm still. I think I said I finished it in 39.5 hours, but I played close to 10 more since then. So.
Well,
Very nice.
I'm not going to be playing Yakuza 0 because I have so many other games I got to play. You know?
So many other games you got to play.
One of which, I probably shouldn't still be playing Yakuza. But.
Should probably switch off to something from this year, Phil.
No, that's fine. Because I'm not switching to something on this year. Because the game that I'm jumping into
God
probably
damn
gonna
it,
be a shot.
Connor.
It's playing with friends, so that's the motivation here. It's Monster Hunter Rise, going into the Monster Hunter world. I know you didn't think you'd expect that one.
Why
Monster Hunter
Rise?
World's a different game.
Why Rise and not World?
Rise is the newer one, and it has mobility.
Okay.
So the style of World is cooler, but that mobility was the big reason for
Yeah.
being able to jump into a new.
I mean, that's what I heard is World was like the big great one that like made everybody love it or whatever, and then Rise, people are like, this is cool.
Yeah. Well, I'll see how much I like that game when I get in the weeds of it. But
The question is, for my thing, I don't know if I go to Final Fantasy 16 or Jedi Survivor. So.
That is, it's tricky. Final Fantasy 16 still currently in the conversation, but it's on its way out.
I think that's probably what I'll do. Final Fantasy 16.
I think definitively Star Wars Jedi Survivor is a better game. Connor probably would disagree with me because he's. Have you beaten Final Fantasy at this point, Connor?
Not yet, no. Since this week has been Yakuza 0, going back to that. But I intend to beat it by the end of this month. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Sure.
And my game clock right now reads 13 hours. But I think I've left that running a little bit, so it's probably closer to 10. And I like Final Fantasy 16. I don't love it. I think the biggest problem of it is its combat. It's just too mindless. And I think, Connor, maybe agree with me or not, I think absolutely, undebatably, Survivor has the best combat of any game this year so far.
I think 16 definitely does. My issue is that's from a gameplay systems perspective, and actually the moment-to-moment to feel, because I talked about it in the review we did recently, that the lack of difficulty in that game makes it more mindless. And so, whereas something like Jedi Survivor, even though I wouldn't say I like that combat system as much, it's a great combat system. It constantly kept me on my toes and had to keep me, invested in everything that was going on in the fights within the game. So, in function, Survivor is better, but as far as like the actual, when you're getting down to the specifics, I think 16 is the better combat.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting. I don't know if I agree. Actually, I don't agree.
It's fair.
That's fine.
Tevin, you and I, we have our own personal TikTok accounts. We make TikToks usually about like games and stuff. You posted one on the 2penny Games account about making like it's the trend where you shuffle through a bunch of games and you're like, I'm stopping the video when I get a game that's better than this. And you put Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was your thing, and you put Skyrim, which I know that's what you think. And it's fine. I'm not mad at you for thinking that way, because that's just how you think. I know you're not a fan of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
You admit all the time that you're wrong about Breath of the Wild and all that, but it's not a big deal. I did a video about that trend, and I was very unlucky and I said I'm stopping this video when I get a game better than Elden Ring,
Yeah.
and no game even would have come close to being better than Elden Ring.
And you passed several that I would say are better than Elden Ring. But
No, you said Super Mario World is better than Elden Ring, which is
Super
not
Mario
true.
World is better than Elden Ring. Your comments were saying something else as well.
So they were saying Minecraft.
Minecraft is better than Elden Ring.
No.
Jesus Christ, you're so wrong.
Minecraft is better than Elden Ring.
No,
Absolutely.
they
What
were
about
also
the Enterprise,
saying
you loser?
It's a little bit apple. We're talking apples and oranges here between the three
Sure.
games that are in the conversation here. But I think both Mario World and Minecraft are better
Another
than
one
Elden Ring.
that
I think
someone said
Mario
was-
World is way better. Not way better. I'm sorry. I think Mario World is a clearer step above Minecraft. There's more conversation to be had about that.
another
But
one people
Yeah.
were saying was Red Dead Redemption 2.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I do think Elden Ring is a better game than Red Dead 2.
People are fucking crazy.
People, there's the Red Dead 2 shooters out there. They're really
Shout out to Danish
Red Dead 2
Minecraft
's
server saying,
six-
"Damn, the homies look so cute right now" in the chat.
Oh,
You're looking pretty
That's
fine
cute.
yourself, Danish Minecraft server.
How's Dane?
Danish Minecraft server, tell us what's better, Minecraft or Elden Ring?
Where is Dane? Which language is Denmark? Done. Yeah, Denmark's the place.
there
for
you
it.
go.
That is, yeah.
Nailed it.
I had to look that up. That's sad.
Let's see. So, boys, I'm glad we all were having good conversations about our weeks and all that good stuff. Stop talking about games and start smooching. The Danish Minecraft server says. We're gonna keep talking about games, and we're actually gonna play some mini games here on our Casual Gaming Podcast. Connor, I want to start with you this week.
I'm going back to something that the last time I did that, the first time I did this, it did well. The second time, it did not do well. So I'm
Okay.
redeeming myself, and that is I don't even know what to call it. I have no clue what to call it. You guys decide, since you're way better at the naming conventions than I am. I give a couple of characteristics of a video game character, and you guys have to guess what
Oh.
that video game character is.
Oh, this is the one where we had like Chun-Li, right?
Yes. That the bad ones were the ones with April O'Neil last time, and I can't remember the other two.
Yes. Okay.
That was where it really stagnated. But this
Okay.
time, guys, could be.
I don't remember what we said the name of this one was.
Yeah,
but,
it's
you
been
know.
so long. I'll take any suggestions. Actually, I'll accept any suggestions because they're better than my own. Since I don't know what to say. But you guys got your thinking caps on?
I'm ready to think.
I'm ready.
Thinking?
I'm locked and loaded.
Okay.
Let's see the quality of your selection, Connor. That's
Yeah.
always the questionable thing.
With
is,
with the
yes.
Connor's mini games for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. I think these ones, you guys know who these people are. The first one. This character looks human, but is not.
Shit.
Each one has a guess.
I'm
I'll
gonna-
tell
I'm
you
gonna-
the next.
Do I have to say buzz or do I kind of start a guess?
Buzz just to see who goes guess first.
I'll buzz.
Yeah, go for it.
2B.
No. Come on. Very good.
I guess I'll go Edie.
No. So we'll go to the next one. Characters are a very helpful soul. They help people when they get the chance.
Fuck you.
Yeah, they're. It's not like their whole bit is helping people, but
Ooh,
when they have the
Buzz.
opportunity, yes.
Aerith.
No.
Damn it.
Good guess.
Ooh,
though.
because she's a Cetra. That's right.
Yeah, very good one.
Okay. I'll say Cortana.
No, another good one. These are nice ones. These are nice.
Danish Minecraft server again. The man in the salmon shirt is jealous of the beards.
Yeah. You knew. I'm sorry.
Sexual
Sexual
tension
tension.
among the homies. You can't even lie. Nobody's lying. Nobody's saying otherwise.
Well, let's go on to the next.
Who's to say we haven't fucked?
We fuck with hats off,
You have not. What?
unprotected,
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Jackets. Connor.
no jackets,
You guys are weird.
skin to skin.
I don't even know what the point. I'm gonna go to the next one. Next one. This character looks edgy, but is not edgy at all.
You sure it's not 2B?
No.
You're not
Connor,
sure.
this doesn't have any spoilers for any recently released video games, is there?
No. Oh, I know what you're going to, but no.
Oh, okay.
Torgal.
Yes, Phil. You got it.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. What was this last? Looks edgy, but actually isn't.
It's not.
Helps whenever they can.
Shit, dude.
Looks human, is not human. Cloud?
No,
All right.
no. Technically, he is human though. He's just
He,
I know why.
Is up until a point.
To a point, yeah. It's complicated. That makes sense.
It's complicated. Bit of a stretch. I'll be
He
honest. It
looks
was a stretch.
human, but is not. Helpful soul, and they look edgy, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Minecraft Steve.
This character, because it's not that. This character fights and has.
Edgy, get it? Because he's a square. He's got squares.
That would have been good, but I'm not that clever. So you thought too smart. Think dumber.
That was not smart.
I'm struggling here, Connor. I'm pulling, and
This
I
is
feel like I
hard,
should
yeah.
know. I feel like I should know, but I'm just totally missing the shot here.
This one's going to get easy at a certain point, and it's going
Okay.
to become a matter of quickness. This character fights and has an arsenal of 6 weapons.
Fights has an arsenal of 6 weapons. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, Buzz.
Yes.
Dante?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, he's half human.
But he's still not human. He's, not full human. That would have counted for that one.
Weapons.
But it's not.
I'm gonna go along that same line. Then I'm gonna go Nero. Is that his name?
No. Yeah, that was like, oh, yeah, that guy. No, but it's not him, though. Good one, though. Once again, we're getting some good ones.
Because the other one doesn't fit the description.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other ones
Okay.
are evil.
That's true. But this next question might be, this is where we might, well, let me go for this one. This character has a strong connection to blood.
Oh shit.
This is something that's kind of a more cut. It's a certain detail revealed in the game, so it's not really I don't think it's anything in the main story. It's a side conversation you can have.
6 weapons.
6 weapons. Buzz.
Tavin.
This is. I'm struggling to get the name. Fuck. What's his name? Can I point to like main character of game? Is that enough? Is that enough? I need the actual name.
I
Fuck.
mean, it's an easy name to remember.
It's oh, I know who this is. It's fuck me, dude. All right. Well, if Phil has it, he can buzz in because I'm struggling to get the name.
I mean, I guess I'll buzz. I'll say Alucard.
No.
I was thinking somewhere along those lines. Fuck, what's his name?
I'm interested to see who it is, but I just
I can't say. If I say the name of the game, Phil will know. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
It
exactly,
is
that's
Phil.
exactly
Phil
the
will
problem.
know immediately. It's oh shit! I almost had it. No, not like Datrius. That's not it. I'm so mad. I've played this game for literally hundreds of hours, and I cannot remember this guy's name.
What's the game, Tavin? Oh, sorry. No, I mean, 2 of us are not single. Danish.
Well,
Yeah,
we're recording
yes, there is.
podcasts. That's the like we're not hyper focused on chat, but you know,
Yeah.
we'll look at it every once in a while.
We're not purposefully ignoring you, trying to be rude or anything.
Oh god damn it! All right, get. I'm not gonna get the name. I'm not gonna get it.
What's
All
the
right.
game, Tavin?
I'll just succumb. I'll succumb to it, but you'll all know that I had it and Phil didn't. It's your guy in Hades. It's the main character of Hades.
Oh my God, Buzz, Zagreus.
That's it. God, I was close.
Phil, you get the point. It is
Let's
Zagreus.
go!
But just know, it's a hollow
we know.
victory. I was there.
Fair
there.
enough.
I just
Hey,
couldn't
fair
get
enough.
it.
All about it, bitch. I knew the name.
Well, good one. Good one.
I knew it was like ag or ass something. I was like Dacius.
Zagreus.
Literally just 2 consonants off.
Yeah, I knew you were getting onto it when you started saying Eos or like that kind of Greek sounding.
Yeah.
I was like, you know who it is.
Danish,
Yeah,
I'll have you know my dick curves to the left, so it's not straight.
PMI. Next character. Who's this character? You have to find out. This character is a nerd. Just a nerd.
Buzz. Otacon.
Tavin. No. Good one.
That's a good guess.
Prime nerd.
Buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Tavin.
Oh,
It's a
close.
video game character, you fuck.
But you're a character, Tavin.
Thank you.
Yeah, compliment. So is that you gonna pass on then, or are you gonna?
I mean, could be so
That was,
many.
I mean, yeah, it was mostly.
I got 12
Yeah,
more
yeah.
nerds lined up in my head. Like, I just want more detail before I go.
I'll say Buzz, and I'll say the scientist guy from Simpsons Hit and Run.
You gotta name the name.
He doesn't, I don't think he has a
It's
name.
not,
He's
but
like,
it's
yeah,
not.
he's like,
It's
yeah,
not.
Oh, he's got a
yeah.
name. He's got a name.
Does he?
For sure,
No,
he's
I
got
don't
a name.
fucking know his name.
Well, we'll go to the next one. Character. This factors into the fact that they're a nerd, of course. Wears glasses.
Buzz Bentley
No.
from Sly Cooper. Shout
That's a-
out.
that's a
Thank
good
you for
one.
the follow, Jaquise the Epic and Danish Minecraft server.
Thank you. I drink a Coke in your honor.
Shit.
And horror underscore fun from earlier. Thank you for the follow.
Coke as well in your honor.
Damn, man.
Jaquise the Epic. I pirated Simpsons Hit and Run recently.
Arg.
Huh.
A lot of good
Wears
childhood
glasses
memories
and
with
is
that
a
game.
nerd, huh?
Yeah, the nerd.
Wears glasses. All right. Well, that takes out one of my other nerds that I was gonna pull.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say Bentley again.
No. So lazy. So lazy. Next.
No, I think we're good, Jacques. Appreciate it.
This character wears futuristic armor. Technically, it's armor, but not in maybe the traditional sense.
He put air quotes around armor.
I should
Fuck.
say, to narrow it down, it's not intended to be armor, but it functions well enough. Technically, it is made to be armor. but
Nerd
not-
wears glasses. Wears futuristic quote unquote armor. Okay, now it's hard.
This is tough. Yeah.
Now it's tough.
Cutting down the possibilities.
Futuristic armor. I'm gonna say. Fuck. I wouldn't even really call them a nerd, and there's no way Connor reaches for this, but I'll say Samos the Sage.
No.
Oh, the God!
He
There's
doesn't
no
even-
way he would reach for that.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
It's from Jack.
Ah,
Doesn't even really wear armor.
I'm gonna pass, man. I got nothing.
all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. This character is humanity's greatest hope.
What?
What video game character isn't at this point? You know.
That's true. But the very essence of humanity, the nature of being,
Shit,
is under
dude.
threat in this game.
This is gonna be such a joke character.
Nerd. Glasses. Humanity's last hope, and wears futuristic armor. Quote unquote armor, rather.
Mhm.
Nerdy video game.
Fuck,
character
man.
with
This one's hard. Where's glasses? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the boss from Saints Row 4.
Whoever that guy is, I can't even make
It's
him
the
imagine.
playable character.
Well, he is not. Sorry.
He's as nerdy as you make him.
Yeah. Good game, that Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4 is really good.
Really fun.
Superpowers is nuts, but really fun.
I like it the most of any of them because it is just like we're jumping the shark. We don't give a fuck. We're doing
Yeah.
the most ridiculous things. Like,
Very funny, like conversations you can have with people,
Yeah.
with like your crew in that one.
Yeah. Good parody game.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get too many of those. Connor, I think we're drawing a blank here. We're gonna need more.
We're gonna
Yep.
need another one, yeah.
All right. Well, that won't make sense to you guys. Yeah, I'll say it anyway because I thought this was pretty smart for those that know about anything about what do they call it? Meme culture. He's with the science team.
Oh my god, I don't know his name.
Fuck! God
I don't
damn
know his
it!
fucking name. I can do another quote. It's like I'm really obsessed with this big gun I have. I love it. I don't know his name though.
If I can just remember what game this meme is from.
Oh, I mean, okay, I'll Buzz. He's not the person that says it, but Gordon Freeman?
Phil, you are correct. It is Gordon Freeman. That
Okay.
is the character. Wears glasses. Oh, I almost forgot. I had gotten it all up, and I was stupid. But I just
Is that
forgot it.
not naturalistic armor?
I mean, it's armor, but it's like for just like It's not for like fighting armor. It's just like
okay.
you're
It's not
going
like
into
combat
the
armor. Okay,
jumpsuit,
it's definitely still armor. The
Yeah,
quote unquote armor thing kind of threw me off.
Well, I have another one, but I think I'll call it there for Phil's victory, since these can be kind of annoying to write down, and I'll save the next one.
Out of
for later.
2? We're going with 2?
We usually go 3, and I would have gone to the third one if there was any hope of you winning, Tavin. But
All right.
unfortunately,
Damn, he just fucking.
I mean, here, no. Let's
Just
do the
mercy
3.
ruled you.
I think because I keyed up Phil so much for that first one. I think we should get the third. And if I get the third, then that's a me win.
you'll take it as a you win.
You'll take it that way. Officially, it won't be.
Well, all right, fair enough. This next character.
I'm gonna lose.
This character is a wise ass.
Buzz.
Tavin.
Spider-Man.
No. Good one.
Buzz, and I'll say. Sly Cooper.
Next question. Next answer. Next hint. This character is very charismatic. He's got a lot of draw to him. Easy to like.
Buzz. Nathan Drake.
Tavin, you got it with Nathan Drake on the second guess.
Yeah, baby.
Well, Tavin, take that as your win. Phil, you win with 2 points.
Let's go.
Tavin, I understand, but clap for yourself. Give yourself a clap. Here you go, clap. Yeah, there you go. But
I am the best.
no, sure you are, Tavin.
I have 1. That's hard. God, that's hard.
It's a hard one.
Tavin, since you didn't do too well in that one, you didn't.
talking
You're
about? I won.
struggling a little bit. We'll let you go with your mini game next.
Really, my minigame today is not much of a game, more of just a conversation, guys. I want to talk about the phenomenal year in gaming we've been having, and we have recently passed the halfway mark. Within the last month or so, we've passed the halfway mark of the year. And so now we're at the point now where we're gauging what has come and what is coming. Me both times. And I think it'd be interesting to talk about what the Game Awards nominees for Game of the Year are going to be.
Okay.
There are 6 available. Jesus Christ! Just look up into the chat and Jaquees the up and goes, "Can we play a new game?" Quote, "Can you fit my balls in your jaw?" Jesus. That's
I
aggressive.
picture he was singing the song too.
So there are 6 possible nominees for the Game Awards, and so now let's just have a talk of what's coming, what is coming down the pipeline here for what is going to be in there.
Okay,
Gentlemen. I think easy one, probably just going to take the win itself. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Yep.
Very likely to. My input would be Resident Evil 4. That was a big conversation creator for this year.
I'm struggling with that because I feel like it's gonna fall short, and I feel like it's not gonna make it to the nominations.
Fair enough.
I feel that way as well. I think I don't think it didn't have as much of a moment as, say, like Resident Evil 2 remake had. And maybe that's just because of the quality of the year. An early one that had a very nice moment in early February maybe. It was Hi-Fi Rush.
Yes.
Which I could see being there, but I don't think it will, because we've had so many other great titles so far. Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy 16, Diablo 4.
It's just with the 6 spots, I could see Hi-Fi Rush still being there.
Worst games have been put on that list.
That's true. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, for example.
It Takes 2.
Yes.
That won, though.
That should not have been nominated. It should not have won. But so, and then keeping in mind, every major game this year is going to release. We're not going to have one of those awkward things where like something didn't make the cut or anything. So we have Starfield obviously is going to make it. Spider-Man 2 is going to be there.
Well, obviously for Starfield, there's a lot of room for that.
I think so, man, because Game Awards is a lot about popularity and hype, and I don't think there will be a more hype game this year than Starfield.
I think it's got to be there. It's got to be.
But this game, it could obviously be like a good game, and if it is a good game due to the popularity, I could definitely see it being there. But this could also fail miserably. You could see this just the big thing is not just working out the gate.
I'm gonna float this by you guys. This is what I think the 6 nominees are gonna be, and you guys can call me crazy. You guys can float your own ideas and all that good stuff. Okay. Number 1, and what we all think is going to win, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Right. We also in there. I'm gonna probably Diablo 4. It's probably at least gonna be nominated.
I think a possible.
Spider-Man 2. Starfield.
Yes.
We're also probably. I mean, I'm thinking Hi-Fi Rush will be there. And then Final Fantasy 16.
The only big question mark that I have for that is Jedi Survivor. I think both Jedi and Resident Evil 4 have a chance before Hi-Fi Rush does.
But Hi-Fi Rush had come out to such great reviews and was like a sleeper hit. Everyone, it was a surprise hit.
Well, I think that's because of expectations. Expectations were higher for Resident Evil and higher for Jedi Survivor. So when Hi-Fi Rush came out and it was like, oh man, this game's really cool, that impressed people a lot more, and it being a new idea, and it coming from Tango Gameworks, and it having the shadow dropping same day as announcement.
Let me do a follow-up question between Resident Evil 4 remake and Jedi Survivor. What do you think has a better chance?
Survivor.
Really?
Resident Evil 4. I think Survivor had that really big caveat of not working that well out the gate for certain consoles, and I think the reviews overall were more positive on Resident Evil 4, whereas there were a lot of people who were like, Jedi Survivor's not that great. But I think it was obviously a great game.
I just think Jedi Survivor, and I'm going to look it up right now to confirm, but I think Jedi Survivor was played by more people.
That would make sense to me.
I would believe that.
One thing we haven't brought up is,
as of right now, we only have 1 million units for Jedi Survivor. Resident Evil 4 remake. It's hard because it's pulling up old shit.
Yeah.
Capcom seems to have put 3.7 million.
Okay, so who knows?
But I just don't know how old that Survivor number is.
Yeah, the number for that one is.
Yeah.
So
that's tough.
We haven't said Spider-Man yet. I think that's almost.
No, I said Spider-Man. Spider-Man was one of mine.
We did. I think we both mentioned Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is a shoe-in, but I don't think it wins anything.
I also don't think it wins.
You might not.
Yeah. I think it's going to be... Because my expectation of Spider-Man 2 is that it's going to be more Spider-Man 1, but, with just symbiote this time around, and being able to play as both Miles and Peter this time around. There is a possibility, because in the marketing and in the lead up to Spider-Man 2018, it was all focused around Mr. Negative and the Sinister Six. And then right at the front of the game, they switcherooed us, and it was Doc Ock. And Dr. Octopus was our main villain of the game. Didn't even know he was in the game. So there's still a chance. I don't think they will, but there's still a chance that they are hiding something, that they are not showing us a huge mechanic or a huge part of the game that's going to be a big thing about it. I don't know.
The only 3 we can say for a shoe-in that we're probably going to fight is Venom, Kraven, and what's the last one? Lizard. Yeah.
Yeah. And my thing is all 3 of those villains are too big and need so much narrative space that I don't think they're hiding another villain under the thing, but they might be hiding another plot element or something. And of course, with the way Insomniac Spider-Man is going, being fairly traditional, but different enough to have its own twists and turns. And I think the deeper they get into the series, they're going to get even crazier with the thing. So like, I don't know. It could be. I think that story could be hit real hard, and it'd be like, man, this is arguably the best story of the year. But in terms of gameplay level, I do think it is going to be just an advancement on what we already had.
So I have a theory. You guys are the bigger Spider-Man fans, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
They've confirmed already that Eddie Brock is not Venom. Someone completely different.
Yeah, they said that.
Did they say that, or did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
confirmed that.
No, they said it's not Eddie.
To that end, do you guys think that maybe the person who's going to be Venom later on in the story is going to be Kraven the Hunter? He's going to be the main villain, and it's going to infect him. And he's obviously big about hunting and being the top hunter. Being Venom would make sense of him, going to that next step, kind of being that next, like that's kind of his second stage. You beat him when he's just regular Kraven the Hunter, and he gets that.
And then he gets the suit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not impossible, Connor.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more likely thing, because to me, Venom is, arguably the ultimate Spider-Man villain, because it attaches itself to the symbiote in Spider-Man and typically Eddie Brock and Peter Parker, like those being antagonists towards each other. And that's what makes Venom so cool, is that he is a threat to both sides of Peter's life. I don't see how they can make Kraven a threat to both sides of Peter's life. And even in the first game, that was a big thing for them, is the best Spider-Man stories are the ones that involve both sides of his life. To me, they've already queued up Harry Osborn so much that it has to be Harry in my mind.
We've had like I don't know if it's Harry the whole way through though. That's my big thing, is I think it's definitely going to be Harry in the beginning, and then when we get the symbiote, we take it off of Harry basically.
I just think, you think we start the game and Venom's coming? No, because Venom doesn't have Venom bases itself around Spider-Man's powers. So the symbiote, I would argue, at least traditionally in the past, this could be different, is the symbiote has to come into contact with Spider-Man first.
No, because we saw in Harry is he has Venom on him, or he has the symbiote on him.
Yeah. To deal with his illness or sickness or cure or whatever that's going. So yeah, my thing is I just don't know where they're going with that.
Yeah,
I forgot about Harry.
It could be a number of things. To me, it reads as we're fighting. We crash through some lab or whatever. We crash into Harry's thing. Peter turns around, looks at it, and goes, "Harry, what the hell?" And then the symbiote jumps on him, and he goes, "What the fuck?" And then he has to keep fighting and brawl his way out. And then it leads us to, I guess, the basement scene that we saw in the gameplay trailer or whatever, where he bursts out the basement. And Dr. Connors is taking care of Harry. We learned that in the Miles Morales post-credit scene. So I think the storyline of Dr. Connors and the Lizard will lead us to Harry, which will lead us to getting the symbiote, which we will use to defeat Kraven or something, and then I think Kraven is, if anything, the Hail Mary, or the red herring.
Mm-hmm.
This is also like with the theory that you picked up, Connor. Venom.
Yeah.
Which is not, to my knowledge, I don't know for sure, but the nerds on the internet are putting the pieces together. Kraven has had a symbiote-like suit before, but it was just for show. And he dressed up like Black Suit Spider-Man, and it wasn't actually the symbiote. That is, I believe, the closest we've gotten. There might be some other form of storyline somewhere where, we're doing interdimensional stuff, and he bursts through, and then we see him in the symbiote as Venom for just like a second and then come out or something. I don't know. But as far as I know, there's a storyline where Kraven believes he's killed Spider-Man, so then he puts on the black suit and pretends to be Spider-Man.
Well,
It's the only thing I know. But
I also forgot to mention for Game of the Year contenders, Super Mario Wonder.
I don't think it makes it.
It'll win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think it'll win.
Yeah, I don't think it'll even be nominated, because even though it'll probably be good, it's just going to be like a Mario game, which I think is going to detract from the other games. When people are thinking of the game of the years, they're not going to go to
I mean, Connor, you say that, but 2D Mario games traditionally are the system sellers for Nintendo.
It's true.
Like the Switch has been weird in that the Switch launched with a Zelda and a 3D Mario game, and those are arguably the definitive versions of each of those. and sold crazy amounts, because both have always been important. The Super Mario 64s, the Galaxies, the Sunshines, the Ocarina of Times, etc., have always been important, but they've not been like the big craze thing that they are right now. It's usually the 2D Mario that is usually that. And it has been a long time since we've had one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, I think, almost a decade or close to a decade.
I can't even remember the last one that came out.
Yeah, it would have been a new Super Mario Brothers U or something like that, or maybe a 3DS title or something like that. So it's been a long time. So if anything, Phil, there's a chance, I think, but it would be in that Diablo 4 spot of like, this is popular, people are really enjoying it, it's all this, but there's still a chance it could be replaced by something else.
Okay. Yeah.
I also think there is a chance Hogwarts Legacy gets on there, and I think that would really suck if Hogwarts
that would
Legacy
sour
lands.
that would sour it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would make sense at the same time, unfortunately.
Because reviewers didn't hate it, and it's, I believe, currently the highest selling game of the year or something like that. So
That's so crazy.
Lame.
So, but I think the three definitive ones to me are Tears of the Kingdom, Starfield, Spider-Man. Those are locks. Those are going to be in there no matter what.
Final Fantasy 16, I think, is
I'm sorry.
definitely there.
FF16 honestly has a better chance than Spider-Man 2, but I think all four of those are locks. It's these last two where you're like, all right, which one?
I just hope it's not Diablo 4. That's all I care about. Blizzard can't win, guys. They
Connor, I
can't
hate
win.
to tell you, it might be Diablo 4.
They're not going to win.
Because so many
They'll
shills
get
came out
nominated, but they're not
making-
going to win.
Okay, the only way I would justify anything can be justified to putting Diablo 4 is if when they do they announce everybody, they just have like a kind of like a cross, right, as Jesus was put on, like that, but entirely composed of the evil Blizzard employees that did all the sexual harassment, all like in a body horror type display. That'd be pretty rad. That'd justify it in my eyes, especially because it's Diablo 4 when it's like all the demon stuff. Oh, it's scary. It'd be like, okay, it's nominated for Game of the Year. Blizzard has done a bunch of bad things, but here's what you get in return for that. So, be a nice display thing, don't you think?
Phil, don't you just want to like live a week inside Connor's head?
Yeah, I'm sure Jeff Keighley's right on that, Connor.
Yeah, I'm sure that's totally going to happen with squeaky clean, family-friendly Jeff Keighley.
Thank you, Keighley. You're my man if you do that. If you don't do
Jeff
that,
Keighley is the man.
you stood up for Hideo Kojima. Never forget that. He did do
If
that.
if I were to guess, the final two are Star Wars Jedi Survivor and if Mario Wonder hits big, it's Mario. If not, it's Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diablo has a better chance than Resident Evil. Honestly, better chance than Jedi too.
Yeah.
You might be right.
Guess we'll find out in a couple months.
We will see.
But
yeah,
Connor, I'm curious.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and then just to kind of what is everybody's? Should I even say now? What is everybody? Should we say this now, or should we just wait till the end of the year? I was going to ask, what is everybody's current game of the year is right now?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Connor?
That's very hard.
You can just say Final Fantasy, Connor. It's fine.
No, I'm not, because I also like Hi-Fi Rush is very up there. I had a lot of fun with that game.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Hi-Fi Rush on my list right now is 4.
Mm-hmm. That's a respectable position. Yeah, because the problem was with Resident Evil, Final Fantasy 16 is the combat got stale. If it kept me entertained throughout the entire way, I would say that, but
as of right now, what I have, and granted, I've played more games than this, but these are the only games that I feel.
Real quick, can I guess real quick what your number 1 is?
Well, yeah, sure, but I've said it before, so it's probably pretty
I'm pretty sure it's Jedi, right?
It is currently Jedi right now. I have 7 games on my list right now, but these are games that I feel definitive enough that I played enough that I'm like, okay, I can put this on the list. Is Jedi Survivor at number 1, Dead Space, Resident Evil 4, Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, and Minecraft Legends.
last one's weird.
All of these can change.
Yeah.
And Minecraft Legends will not be on the list by the end of the year. It just won't be.
Minecraft's definitely not on mine.
I just need to play 3 more games and it's gone, or I guess 4 more games technically. But yeah, I mean, to me, like, Jedi Survivor had the best combat of the year, by far. And I'm a survival horror fan, so Dead Space and Resident Evil 4 were just a blissful time for me in the beginning of the year. Street Fighter 6 was a surprise, and I really enjoyed it. But and it's a game that, like, literally any day of the week, y'all can be, you want to fight? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm down. Let's go. Diablo 4 was a great podcast game. And then Final Fantasy 16, I think as of right now, will take the lead for best narrative in a game this year. But as Connor said, yeah, that combat is getting real boring.
Mm.
Well, hope Starfield at least does good, and Baldur's Gate 3. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Nice deep RPG mechanics that game's gonna have.
But yeah, I mean, I have several, like, odd, not indie games, but, like, smaller games that I'm very excited for. You know, like Disney Illusion Islands, I'm excited for. Stray Gods, the musical game, I'm very interested in. Super Mario Wonder, of course, you know, just to go off of, like, the platforming type things. And then, of course, you know, the Starfields, the Lies of P's, and the Spider-Mans.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, say the order of this list. I think I've only really told, like, placements of the stuff for Tavin, but, like, what's stuff that's on my list right now. We have Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. We have, like, Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6, Hi-Fi Rush, Dead Space, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Pizza Tower, and Fire Emblem Engage.
And then also, I have started. We hinted at it last week, but I have started playing Tears of the Kingdom. And you know, there's a chance that it may or may not land on my list. You know,
I'm interested. To see
it would go above Minecraft Legends as of right now. I'll say that much.
He's been very secretive as to, like, what his thoughts on it.
I just don't think I've played enough to give you guys a full opinion yet.
Yeah,
I could tell you how I'm feeling right now, but
I don't want you to.
yeah, what would be the point? Because I could, one more play session later, and to update Connor, I've had 2 play sessions, both of them multiple hours long, and I just don't feel like my opinion of the game is accumulative enough to talk about it.
yeah.
He got to Pura and agrees that she's bad as fuck.
Baddie, super baddie. Oh my god.
Of the year.
Whew. Of the year?
So far, definitely, yeah.
I'm liking Jill, man. I don't know.
Ah, damn it, yeah.
I'm liking Jill. Kimberly, Street Fighter 6.
Her voice is annoying in English.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, I'm reaching Cammy over Kimberly.
Yeah. Well, that's
Cammy's
Okay,
nice
Street
too.
Fighter's
Who's the crazy goth chick?
Jury.
Jury.
Jury. I like me some Jury, man.
Now, why do you?
Tavin
like
likes
that?
feet.
Yeah.
Tavin likes feet.
Yeah. Why is that at Tavin?
Honestly, it's the mid waist.
Midriff.
And just I'm not into, like, goth emo chicks, but I am a little bit into crazy chicks. And Jury's crazy, man. So
She's got the crazy eye.
got the crazy eye.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
James.
That was a good little breakout there. Tavin and I like talking about theorizing game of the years and all that good stuff. Without any further ado, let's go to my mini game here, guys. Surprise, surprise! For I believe like the 4th week in a row, we're doing another Hit 10.
I love Hit 10s.
They're good.
I love them.
Hit 10, of course, is Tavin came up with the name, and I get a top 10 list of whatever category I choose, and y'all take turns going against each other and trying to guess placements on the list as far as like you're trying to get most points based on where these guesses fall on the list. Number 1 would be worth 10 points, number 10 worth 1 point, and all the other number values inversed for that. You go back and forth, 5 guesses total. 10 guesses total, 5 between you both. And then let's see who's going first right here. I should have done this earlier, but no big deal.
To circle back to Connor's minigame and a title for it, how do we feel about Silhouette Detective? Because I like it. It's like it's a silhouette. You don't know who it is, but we're given these like little puzzle pieces, these clues. So we're doing some detective work to put it together. Just throwing it out there. Something to jostle your brains about while Phil selects the order.
I'll take it.
And well, looks like Tavin's going first.
Yes, I love
for this Hit 10.
Let me tell you why I love a first draft, because Connor picks things he shouldn't pick in the order that he should pick them. You know what I mean? So if I have first guess, Connor's gonna pick something stupid for his first guess, and then my second guess, that's an easy number 1, number 2.
We'll see.
Well,
I'm gonna talk all this shit, and I'm gonna get number 10
We will
off the bat.
definitely see about that. Because today, gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the top10s.com and what they think the top 10 video game characters of all time are.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh my god, that's a good one. I like that.
Okay. All right.
Solid Snake. I'm gonna say Solid Snake.
No, I'm not gonna say Solid Snake. That'd be stupid. I will kick it off. I'm just gonna go for the face of video games himself, Mr. Mario.
Mario is the number 1 answer, Tavin.
Indeed.
That is 10 points for you, sir.
Indeed.
All right, let's go generic. Right, let's go boring stuff. Sonic.
Connor, excellent choice because that is the number 2 answer.
Wow. I'm
Boring.
surprised.
Boring.
I'm genuinely shocked at that.
I'm not. Once you said Mario and that was number 1, I saw my mind's eye single out to that one guy. So this isn't well-written characters, most certainly not.
Yeah, and now it instantly gets tricky, because where does the list go from here? You know, there's some more
Wherever
like
the top 10s wills it.
yeah, right, because top 10s is just random shit. It could be another generic, or it could be a character with actual depth to them. I'll go because I think it's probably not going to get me as many points, but I think it's a safer bet. I'm going to go Nathan Drake.
Tavin, Nathan Drake's not on the list.
Fuck me.
See, I knew what the next. I know what number 3 is. I know what it is. I'm gonna go with Link.
Connor, Link's the number 8 pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I figured he was on the list, but I didn't think he was hitting the top 5 area.
I'll keep that.
And now we return to Tavin Bothel with his 3rd guess.
Kratos.
No.
Kratos is not in the top 10, Tavin.
Okay. This list is invalid. Instantly invalid. This is a stupid list. That's awful. How is Kratos not in the top 10? Even if you get rid of the new games. He's still a top 10 video game icon.
Yep, he is. But Tavin, he's not on the list, so I don't know what you're arguing for. The top 10 is the ultimate decider of what are the best video game characters. Just like how I know a character that is going to be on the list is Master Chief.
Connor, Master Chief is on the list at number 6.
Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
That's gonna net you 5 points, my friend.
This is the worst list I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Who was the Tavin? What did you say at the beginning of this? I don't pick the correct ones.
Whatever, man. They're still high value enough. I can still stomp you out.
Tavin, back to you for your 4th pick.
Fucking Pac-Man or some shit. That's not an actual guess.
Oh, what?
Joel Miller.
Ooh. Tavin. Joel Miller's not in the top 10.
Wait. This is stupid. What the fuck is this list? Read the. What is the prompt again? What is the prompt?
Top 10 video game characters.
Is that The Last of Us?
No Nathan Drake, no Kratos, no Joel Miller.
Nope.
Who's Joel Miller?
Joel Miller's Last of Us.
That's what I thought. I was like, I've never heard his last name. That's strange.
I don't think you hear it until part 2 when it's on his gravestone.
Well, let's see.
So far, Tavin is 1 for 4.
Fucking
Well, I don't think I can lose.
atrocious.
Let's go with Lara Croft.
Lara Croft is not in the top 10.
Oh, I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. I mean, I'm mad Master Chief is in the list before Kratos is, but you know.
Give us your last pick for this list here.
It feels like we're crediting old characters the most. So I don't fucking know. Cloud Strife.
And with that, Tavin ends this game with just 10 points.
God damn it! This list
Because
is so
Cloud
bad. This
is
is
not
such a bad
on
list.
The top 10.
Well, what a
Connor,
shame.
bring us home with your 5th and final pick.
Let's go Crash Bandicoot.
Unfortunately, Crash Bandicoot is also not on the top 10.
Well,
Making the
what a
final
shame.
score, Tavin's 10 to Connor's 17. Congratulations, Connor.
The worst.
I gotta know what's on this list.
What is on this fucking list?
Yeah. Because even some of the iconic ones I
Guys,
chose weren't on there, so I don't even know
Guys,
what's...
let me just tell you right away. This is probably the worst list I've ever seen on this website.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Usually top 10s, it's okay.
This is probably the worst list I've ever seen on this website. I'm gonna give both of you another guess as to what the number 10 character is.
The number 10,
Yeah, I'm just give me another guess on as who's on this list.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's not on the list. Connor,
John
do you have
Marsden.
another one? John Marsden is not in the top 10. However, he is number 13.
Okay.
So now I'm just gonna go from 10 down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 10, of course, we have Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, that's a base pick. Let's be honest here. That's a base pick. Tavin's upset, but Shadow the Hedgehog is a cultural icon at this point.
Connor, Tavin doesn't know this because he's not there, but number 11 is Solid Snake.
Oh, wait till he comes back and he... you know what? Let's read on to the next one. Let's go to number 9, since he seems to be departed from this.
Number
this show.
11 is Solid Snake, and Shadow the Hedgehog is number 10.
Well, he is the better character. He, like I said, Solid Snake is not really a cultural icon.
Oh,
Shadow the
man.
Hedgehog is. Hey, Tavin.
He
get on the mic.
doesn't have his headlights. He doesn't have his headphones in.
I don't know if he can hear it or not.
He doesn't have his headphones back in yet.
He's got to know what
Tavin,
number 11 is.
Tavin, I have some news for you.
Yeah.
I told you Shadow the Hedgehog's number 10.
Yeah.
You can't leave. You cannot leave. You have to stay here.
'Kay.
Number 11 is Solid Snake.
Close. It would have been close, Tavin. Shadow the Hedgehog. All seriousness, how is he on the list?
Metal Gear Solid was the reason we care about narratives in video games.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was the reason we care.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
That's up to you, Shadow.
Number 9, of course, is King Koopa himself, Bowser.
Fine, if you want. Sure.
Oh my god,
if
I'm
you
crying.
want.
Oh, I'm crying.
That's
And number
awful,
8,
but yeah, sure.
of course, we already know is Link. Number
Yep.
8. Number 7, Pikachu.
Fuck off. Fuck
Well,
off.
He's a cultural icon.
Number 6, of course, we already know is Master Chief. Kinda got
First
that
of
one.
all, you don't even care about Pikachu from the fucking games. You care about him from the fucking TV show. Nobody
know how-
cares about Pikachu in the video games.
No, that's true because they used a picture of him from the anime.
Well, I don't think they knew what they were making with this list.
Number 5, you would have guessed Yoshi.
What was the last one?
Yoshi,
Master Chief for number 6.
like you dumb baby.
Yoshi?
Yoshi, number 5.
This is the worst list of all time.
Okay,
Bro.
is number 4 Samus?
Number 4 is Luigi.
This list was created because you can just go in and create a list. This list was just created by a Nintendo fan, and just like nobody's voted on it.
I don't know,
Probably.
Tavin, because number 3 is Kirby.
Wow, they really
This
are
is the
Nintendo fans.
worst list of all time. This is the only reason I lost because this list fucking is the worst list
Number
ever
2,
created.
of course, we already know is Sonic the Hedgehog, and number 1 is Mario.
When Connor
himself.
said Sonic and it was number 2, I thought that was ridiculous. But I was like, you know what? Well, fine, whatever. But Jesus Christ, in this list, Link is underrated.
Yeah,
Samus is number 12.
sure. Well, not
What?
deservedly, but still.
In
okay.
what world? How far do you have to scroll before you get to Kratos?
15.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You know who's
Ridiculous.
right above Kratos, Tavin?
Mm.
Princess Peach.
Okay, were the other like the
I
ones
thought this was a
lower
list
than-
for video game characters, not video game planks.
10. Okay, so it's like 12 and 14, and those ones all also Nintendo characters.
No, well,
I want to know how Solid Snake got
13
that high.
13 was John Marsden.
Yeah.
16 is Meta Knight. Number 17.
Meta Knight.
Tails. Yeah.
He
Number
plays Smash.
16 is Meta Knight. Number 17, Tails.
Now remember, top tens is not like an official site. It's like it's a bunch of bullshit, right? But
18? 18, Tavin?
King DDD, like
No.
fucking Pit.
Ezio Auditore.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Tavin,
Now
this is a
I'm
guy you
not-
were looking for on this list for a while. Number 19 is Pac-Man.
Now, if you put Ezio Auditore on a top 10 list, I'm not going to be like super mad at that. I disagree pretty hard, but I'm not going to be like this is terrible. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
think he shouldn't be if he's on your top 10 list, he shouldn't be anywhere higher than 9.
I agree. But it's just the fact that we are at what 18, 19, 20 somewhere around there, and we have not said Kratos, Nathan Drake,
Kratos is
Joel
15.
Miller.
Kratos
Oh, we
is
did say
15.
Kratos? Oh, I'm sorry. We haven't said Joel. We haven't said Ellie. We haven't said Cloud. We haven't said Tifa. We haven't said Barrett Wallace from Final Fantasy VII. We haven't said fucking... we said John Marsden already, right?
Yeah, he was 12.
12. Great. We didn't say Arthur Miller. We didn't say...
Morgan.
Morgan, excuse me. Give me the fucking... The player character from Shadow of the Colossus at this point. Like...
No Kazuma Kiryu.
No,
no
Cosmo.
Kiryu, no. You know? What the fuck are we doing?
Number 20, Tavin. Spyro the Dragon.
Like, no, that's not an appropriate spot for Spyro. Spyro should not be on that.
21, Waluigi.
This is the worst list ever made.
22. This is gonna shock you because he's so low. Minecraft Steve.
Can we
So
stop talking?
this
about
this is a 10-year-old who has not played video games, right?
Number 23,
Yeah.
Trevor Phillips from GTA 5.
I love Trevor.
Because even going off of like popularity, being a popularity contest, this list still doesn't make any fucking sense.
Tavin, somebody
Meta
else
Knight?
you were looking for on this list at number 24. It's Cloud Strife.
Yeah, no. No, I'm not gonna be out here and say Cloud Strife is a great character. Meh, not really, you know. But like,
The next 3 are Rosalina, Toad, and Wario.
all before hitting any Naughty Dog character.
Then we got Mega Man, Arthur Morgan, Nico Bellic from GTA 4.
Not a single Naughty Dog character. Not a single one. Nathan Drake.
Sans from Undertale at number 31.
Nathan Drake. Joel. Crash Bandicoot.
At this point, I'm just gonna
Jack
see. I'm just
or
gonna see
Daxter?
how. I'm just gonna see. Oh, Nathan Drake is 35.
Okay, I was gonna say, when do we get a Naughty Dog guy? Like,
Connor number 33 is Dante.
You're right. That's
hey,
nice.
top
He's
50
even
for
higher.
Dante. That's pretty good.
He should be higher because he's so cool. But
37, we got Sora.
Honestly, on this list, surprised it's that low.
39, we got Crash Bandicoot. Number 40, we have Lara Croft.
How are you putting Crash Bandicoot before any other Naughty Dog character?
Oh, you want another Naughty Dog character, Tevin?
Yeah,
Number 41, we have Ellie.
cool. You can't name 10 characters better than Ellie in video games. You can't do it.
Number 45, we have Big Boss.
Atrocious.
You know who's right above Big Boss, Tavin?
Hmm.
This should insult you not as much as Shadow being right above Solid Snake, but right above Big Boss, we have Knuckles the Echidna.
Yeah, kid in the part is important.
The kid part is important. This list is trash, man. No, as soon as you said Shadow, I was checked out. I no longer care. But like,
46 is Joel, and that's
Cool.
where I'll stop.
I won, so I care. Nice list.
it's a long list, which tells me that people did vote. But it's just the most.
49 is Charizard.
Charizard doesn't have a character.
Yeah, he is. He's the A character.
He's a character. He
He's
doesn't
a playable
have...
character in Smash. That's the extent to his character.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, you know, he had a character in the anime, didn't he?
Ash's Charizard, yeah, he was a piece of shit. He hated Ash because
Yeah, he was a bit of
that
a
was like
dickhead,
the
eh?
whole. They just wanted to work in the gimmick in the games where if you got a traded Pokemon, it wouldn't listen to you after a certain level unless you had a certain amount of badges.
That's a good mechanic.
Yeah. That way you can't just get like a super strong Pokemon from somebody else and clear the game really easily.
It's a good mechanic.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Anyway, yeah.
Shout out Mario.
Shout out to Mario and Sonic. You got to put the and Sonic in there, Tavin.
Do I?
Yeah. How about
Don't.
shout out to Mario and Shadow. Shout out to Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, we'll never do that list again.
That was garbage. That was a bad game, Phil.
I was trying. No, it wasn't a bad game. You're
Make
calling
for
your
some
own-
great
your own game.
TikToks, I'll tell you what.
That was a terrible fucking list. But a terrible list on a great episode of the Piggy Bank. What?
Phil, guess what your assignment is this week while I'm out of town?
Not getting hair in my mouth.
Oh,
Anyway.
please don't do that to yourself.
Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of engagement on Twitch this week. Good to see. Nice to see some people coming out and checking us out. Boys, thank you guys so much for joining me on this awesome episode of the Piggy Bank, where just Tavin loses. You know.
Tavin lost both games. So sad.
No, I won that first one. I won the first one.
You did not.
I won the first one.
I
And let's
won
be
2-1.
honest, in the second minigame, we're all winners.
That's true.
Aw.
Until we find out at the end of the year that one of us is wrong, or all of us.
I think all of us are wrong on certain things, but yeah, I don't think any of us got that 6 games perfectly.
I'll be honest. I mean, I think the only game with an actual chance of beating Tears of the Kingdom is Starfield.
We'll see.
That's probably true.
Yeah, but we'll have to see.
With like an actual fighting chance, like if that game's really fucking good and it does such a good job.
I mean, I think Final Fantasy 16 has a fighting chance, but I don't. After playing it, I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode of the Piggy Bank, our casual gaming podcast with our casual gaming buds. These have been my casual gaming buds. Boys, let's go ahead and say goodbye.
Goodbye and good riddance.
Shadow the fucking hedgehog.